All right, okay. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please like, share, subscribe to this video. Um, Share it with your friends, family, anybody who you think would like this video. Also, give it to, maybe people who don't feel like reading this article, but it's a good one. Also, please comment down below. Let me know how I'm doing. And if I didn't say, this is the decrease crime, decrease it because it's free. Definitely is something that we need now. And, I was just saying that we need to decrease crime when I started this channel almost a year ago. Not a year ago, but almost. And is getting worse and worse. So it's definitely something that we need to put on the forefront. Just to explain the behind me, there's a nice outfit that I would love to wear. I mean, this isn't me. I'm not really this kind of girly, but I really love her 80s hair. I have, big hair. I don't know if anybody is feeling this kind of hair. I like it natural. I usually don't wear it out because it's too much humidity. My hair shrink up like a fade almost, and it'll be really hard to detangle. But I love her hair, and I would love to make like a variance of this outfit, kind of like Weird Science, the movie. I don't know if anybody saw it before, but it was like fantasizing about a Barbie doll, and then she came to life. So this is me out of the book. Um, so I wanted to talk about um, meningococcal. In Florida, there's an outbreak of meningococcal disease. And I found this article written by Jessica Thompson from Newsweek, and it was posted yesterday around 5:20. So I said, well, let me take a look and see what's going on. And so I went to the CDC website, just typed that in, and it came to this page. Then I clicked on the first link, and then it came to this page. So if we go to the front, it's actually going to look like this. And if you scroll down, if I went a little fast, you might have to pause the video and replay it. But if you click on outbreaks, excuse me, it's the first one. And then once you click on that, you'll actually get to this part. And on the side, it'll tell you about the disease, how you get it, the symptoms, and so on and so forth. And so, just to kind of give you an overview, meningococcal disease can be serious. Here it says it's often deadly. The good thing is it's not airborne, so you don't have to worry about catching it with someone coughing over you. The concerns are, though, that they had about 26 cases, and the ones that died from that case were gay, bisexual, or other men that have sex with men. The reason why they wrote it like that is because you have men that have sex with other men, but they don't voice that as being gay or bisexual. They just normal guy that has, I guess you could say, needs, right? Um, but they are in the serogroup C, and they are being highly encouraged to get vaccinated, especially if you live in Florida or if you plan on traveling to Florida, or if you are living with HIV in the United States, they highly recommend that you get the meningococcal disease vaccination. Also, there was a serogroup B, which they recognized that was among the college and the university students in Leon County, Florida. And those are the students that are in the college or university undergraduate students that live on campus or who participate in the fraternity or sororities. They also are highly recommending that those people get the vaccination. And so I was wondering where the Leon County is, and so I did another search, and it shows here that it's kind of like a Tallahassee area. The population is almost a quarter of a million people, and if you zoom out, you'll see that it's not very far. It's not very far from Georgia. So I don't know if anybody know this, but they say that Georgia is the capital of STDs in the states. So that could mean that a lot of people in Florida, party, 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 and then when they get sick, unfortunately, they may decide to change their environment and live somewhere else and go to Georgia, next state over. They could also go to like Alabama or Tennessee. It's not too far. Um, Another thing is some people may wonder how do you get the vaccination other than going to the clinic because that's usually the most frugal way and cheap. It's probably free if you go to the clinic, but most people will have to wait days and days for the on-call nurse to come in, and they usually work a whole entire state, counties, several different ones. And other people, you could probably find a lab or like a, a provider that has a private business and ask them if you can just get the vaccination. Now, some of them going to want you to have like that pre-visit first. In that case, you could probably just go to see if you can find a lab that'll give you the vaccination. In that case, you don't have to worry about, having that initial visit and then get the vaccination. You just want the vaccination. And it may run you about 100 to 150 bucks. You do have to get like boosters shots on this. I didn't actually look into how many um, on that aspect, but I noticed that the symptoms on this, they had a pamphlet right here where it talks about it's very serious. It's an infection in the lining of the brain and spinal cord and bloodstream infections, both of which can quickly become deadly. And they recommend that anybody who lives on dorms or kind of go to a college or participate in a fraternity, because you may be drinking behind people or around someone that has it already and don't know, because we can look at some of the symptoms real quick. Or if you know someone who has AIDS, they need to get it. Or if they, someone that lives in Florida, Tallahassee or Leon County area. Now the symptoms for is like, fever, headache, stiff neck, confusion, light sensitivity. All of those things, like they are very close to with people like dealing with like a lot of heat because it's hot in the south. But the vomiting and the nausea part probably would send most people to the hospital um, anyway. And so the prevention is the vaccination. Um, and of course, like they said, if they're gay, bisexual, just sleep with men, because like I said, some people don't see that as being gay or bisexual. Um, we definitely need to recommend that they get the vaccination. You know, anybody and loved ones or friends or neighbors or relatives, anything like that, they can die from this, and it's passed through, saliva. We can look at how is it spread? Is people spread meningococcal bacteria to other people by sharing respiratory and throat secretion, saliva or spit. Generally, it takes close, for example, coughing or kissing, or lengthy contact to spread this bacteria. And so they are not contagious as in germs or like the common cold or flu. So people don't catch it through casual contact by breathing the air. So it's not airborne. But if you get close enough, coughing, and maybe, some of that spit or saliva gets on your in your eye, or it's on your face, and you rub it, and by accident maybe putting on some lip balm or something like that. And so the prevention aspect is the vaccination, antibiotics, and then looking at the breakthroughs or reinfection aspect. So definitely can go to the website. I left the URL visible in this recording, and so you could probably just zoom in. But I just also just before I leave, I just want to say that the truth is that there are a lot of men um, that have problems when it comes down to the sex department. The truth is that when disease circulate that are male based, they somehow begin to become a woman's problem, or the group of people with the least amount of protection and resources, unfortunately. Considering that the corvid can be transmitted sexually, toppled with human trafficking, then toppled with denial, then top with another selfish person not caring or dealing with their addiction, when it then all hell breaks loose. Now, this is meningococcal, so it has nothing to do with corvid. But I just want to say, if you look at it, both of those are, dealing with, you can't spread or transmit corvid via sexual intercourse, unprotected. So, and then we have this is the outbreak. It has killed several people, to where they're saying that gay people are very much at risk, specifically gay men. So I'm just saying, it just seems like all hell is starting to break loose because people don't want to control their sexual urges. Sexual addiction is a ruthless problem. The same for drug addicts, are commonly looked at people with mental health issues because the problem is too exhausting to handle. But if addicts are left to their own devices, they end up destroying their own homes, communities, and the globe. The point that I'm trying to make here is just that, considering the Corvid and now this outbreak, it's as if the incels feel that they are entitled to have sex from whoever and whatever. And we need to stop this and stop them, because if they want to die having sex, I don't. It gets to the point that they start to smear campaign to ruin people finances in order to take everything else from them. So they try very hard to get a person to be manipulated and target, so that they could take advantage of them. But one more thing on my way out is about BO. A lot of times people think that it's okay to be to have a foul odor coming from the preanal or the genital area, and it's actually a like a bacterial infection. So it's similar to when I wash my hands. If I don't, naturally they don't start to smell, and everything I touch will be smelly. But it's the same thing with sex. There's a lot of men who have sex with different people and they don't wash in between their, escapades. And so that's causing a lot of problems. They think they're putting the fun in funky, but what they're doing is creating a bacteria that can be resistant to antibiotics and vaccinations, to where, honestly, they probably know that, hey, this smell and odor is because I'm a nasty individual. I'm not going to wash myself in between partners. And I'm not going to tell them that they know that there's no cure for it, and they know why they have it, and they'll sit there and act like they have no idea what's going on around you. So there you have it. I just kind of want to, get in and just kind of give you a little bit of information about the outbreak that just came out. So definitely go to the website and look this up. Look up, you know who's at risk, and why they labeling this as an outbreak. It's an outbreak, so we need to contain it before it get out of hand. All right, so until next time, family. I still got that soap video. Just want to say I love you. God bless you. Until next time, stay blessed. Bye.